Hey guys, it's Story. Welcome to Car Chronicles. Today I have arrived at my destination, so I wanted to drop in and say a few quick words to you guys and say hello. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. I was in the gym this morning, so I'm amped up with full of energy right now, and I wanted to share that energy with you guys. So welcome to Car Chronicles. For those of you that are new to the channel, please subscribe, leave your comments below. If you are returning to Car Chronicles, thanks for following along. You guys, it's March Madness that's approaching, so whenever you're watching this video, it was March when I recorded it. But no, March Madness is approaching. So in honor of March Madness, I wanted to talk about a topic that was on my mind. So I wanted to talk about how I have such good timing with my thoughts. No, I wanted to talk about playing your position. So playing your position, you know, I don't want to confuse it with stay in your lane. I don't want to confuse it with don't try new things. I am just saying that what has been on my mind is understanding your position. So we all play different roles, whether we're a homemaker, we're at home, my role is to, get my kids off to school, get my husband or my wife set, make sure they have what they need to go out into the world and succeed. That may be your role at this point in time. And that may be a role that you love to do, and this is the role for you. So that's what I mean by recognizing what your role is and playing your position, meaning that sometimes it's not glamorous, sometimes it's behind the scenes, and hey, sometimes it's out in front, sometimes it's prestigious, depending on the scenario. So I was thinking a lot about playing your position. And it also doesn't mean later down the line, try new things, none of that. You are not limited to the position. It is just the concept of, sometimes you're a leader, sometimes you're a boss, as people say, and sometimes you are a part of a team and you are the contributor to that team. So it's just understanding your role in whatever scenario that you're in. So every role is valuable, first of all. Let's say this. It's always valuable. It's always good to contribute to a bigger picture. Sometimes, like I said, you're out in front, you're getting all the accolades, and sometimes you're behind the scenes and you get absolutely nothing. But that does not devalue your role. It is, hey, I understand my role and I'm gonna play my role. So once you determine what your role is and you understand the dynamics and the expectations of that role, and you are okay with being in that role and you accept that role, and it doesn't mean you're accepting it for long term, forever. It is just that I'm accepting this role for now until we get to our end game or our end goal. Second thing you want to do is make sure that you've now accepted that role, right? So now you want to be the best in that role. You want to play that role to no end. So you want to study that role. You want to learn from the experienced individuals. So it may be individuals that have been in that role for years, or been in that position for years, or have been in that position at some certain point in their life, and they can help you navigate that position and understand that position. Your goal is to be the best that you can be in the role, in the position that you are playing at the moment. Okay, so we already determined what the role was. We already determined, hey, I'm committed to this role. We already determined what the expectations were. And now we're starting to study that role so we could become the best at what we do, the best in that role. If I am the person that is behind the scenes and I'm the person that is providing support, let me see what is the best way I can supply that support, right? So that's what we want to do. We want to understand and we want to play our position, right? So then the third thing that we want to do and make sure we do, now that we've been in that role, we want to determine if this is the role for us, if we want to stay in this role. Because remember, when I talked about playing your position, it's playing your position until the end game is near, if the goal is met, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna be in this position for life. So hey, for now, I'm gonna get my kids through school, and in school could be, hey, I'm gonna make sure they get through preschool, preschool, kindergarten. When they start first grade, my position may change. I may have a little bit more freedom, and this is what I now want to do and pursue. So the last step of this process is, I want to determine if I want to be in this role for a longer period of time, if I want to continue with this role. Whatever your decision is, it's okay, because it's for you. It's all about you. So playing your position and playing your role does not necessarily mean you are limited to that position in that role. And in honor of March Madness, here's a little, and also of my history with playing basketball. You're part of a team sometimes, right? So sometimes you are the person that's scoring. Sometimes you are the person that's assisting. Sometimes you're the person that's coming up with the plays to win the game. So it depends on what your position is. You need to play your position. So if I am a guard, point guard, my job is I'm bringing the ball up the floor. I'm running the plays. Sometimes it changes in the middle. If the defense is too much from a forward standpoint or the center standpoint, I may have to shoot. So I may be shooting, right? However, if I'm running the plays, I may be the one assisting the forwards and the centers in making the points, right? Yeah, I think I got that right. If I remember from my basketball days, that's right. So sometimes our roles change, our positions change depending on the scenario. So I say all this to say, hey, happy March Madness, enjoy it, know your position, play your position to the fullest, right? Understand what your position is, learn about your position, be the best that you can be in your position. And third, determine if you want that position. Determine if this is the role for you. Determine what's next and how long you're going to play this position, right? All right, guys, I'm wishing you, bringing you good energy, good thoughts. Thanks for tuning in to Car Chronicles. Tune in again. Make sure you come back. Subscribe to my channel. Also, please make sure you ring the bell for any notifications. We do Car Chronicles weekly, so I will be posting weekly thoughts. Leave your comments below. Have a fantastic day. See you guys. Storio out.